Hi, teacher and class. My name is Andrés Monge, and I'm going to talk about nicotine addiction. It happens when someone starts consuming nicotine and generate a necessity and cannot stop using it. By the time passes, they need more and more nicotine to satiate their needing of it. Even they start feeling nauseous and feeling bad if they can consume it regularly. They generate a dependence and all their life revolves around the nicotine because it helps them to feel better. As Benowitz in 2010 said, tobacco use is a major cause of death from cancer, cardiovascular disease, and pulmonary disease. Cigarette smoking is also a risk factor for respiratory tract and other infections like osteoporosis, reproductive disorders, and delayed wound healing. It's important for me because various friends and familiars of mine consume nicotine and I've always have related with something bad, something that only diseases the people. When I see someone smoking a cigarette, I prefer to stay away from that person in the time they are smoking because it gives me migraines and nausea. So I wanted to talk about this topic because I feel that it's important to generate awareness of the use of this drug. One of the sources that enhanced my criteria were the article of nicotine addiction of Benowitz, the testimony of my dad, and talks with my friends that are smokers. I wanted to talk about Barack Obama's smoking problem due to the stress of the White House because it made worse his smoking problem even to the point that made him smoke up to 10 cigarettes per day and searching for a location to go and smoke that nobody could notice him. By the time passing, he quit smoking because his daughter smelled the nicotine on his breath, and he decided to stop taking cigarettes and to start taking like nicotine pads. This emphasizes in the thing that I said before, that when someone have a nicotine problem, the only thing that gives them pleasure or relax them is to consume more nicotine, because if not, they are going to become more anxious, anger, and could lead them to the hospital. You can see that Barack Obama had to search locations to smoke behind his family, so that also made problems with them and had to lie them because he can't tell them that he was going to smoke. In the real-life implications, in the social implications, this problem affects the relation of the people around them because they need to constantly smoke cigarettes, and for people that don't smoke, it's annoying to feel that smell. It also affects them in the way that if don't consume it, will make them anger and to explode and be rude with people that cares for them and that try to help them with that problem. Professional interactions for the people that smoke is hard to handle the stress and the impact into completing their career because, as we all know, the student's lifestyle is very stressful and asks for compromise. You can go out and smoke between classes or to get a job interview smelling to cigarette because you are stressed out before the interview. Or you can smoke in the work because of the regulations of the companies. Those are some ways that nicotine addiction could affect professional interactions of the people that are with or that have this problem. In the health, the nicotine is responsible of the biggest amount of diseases in the world. It makes more damage than benefits to the people around the world. As we all know, many people die for nicotine consumed in the world. Some of the dangers that may cause to the human are nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, changes in the heart rate and rhythm, and increases of blood pressure and increased risk of stroke, pneumonia, spasms in the lungs, and lung cancer, and many more diseases. So, why someone would like to put all those bad things in their body? In conclusion, I have learned about this topic that nicotine is very harmful and it is at the reach of everyone. So I hope that with this presentation you learn about problems that nicotine could make to your body and generate conscience about this drug and hope that will help the people that consume it to reduce the consume and to be aware of the things that put in their body. I would help someone that is affected by this drug by taking them to a center that helps people with nicotine problems. That's the most efficient way to help people overcome that problem.